Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Game 4 between Happy Dude and Constantine, and it's going to be fun, hopefully. I don't remember what map this is, and it is Steps of War. What a horrible map. I hate this map so much. This map is just so frustrating because the rush distance is so close, and people like to cheese. And those people are namely Happy Dude. And it appears as though he will be cheesing. Oh, what do you know? He's going to be trying to sneak this probe in there and... let us see. Let us see if this works. I obviously am not going to be cheesing because I don't actually cheese. Not to say that people that cheese are horrible, horrible people, but they are. And we're going to be seeing a nicely timed supply depot going down. He's actually just scouting. So that's interesting. He has decided not to build anything, and so that's weird. He didn't cheese me. I apologize, Darren. That was very wrong of me. I should not have said that. I'm holding my breath because I know that there's gonna be a pylon somewhere. Here comes a pylon. What is going on? So I was suspicious. I saw that he had way too many probes in my face way too early. So now I got 2 SCVs. That's way too many SCVs, although I need to be scouting. It looks as though going to be a gateway thrown down here, and oh my goodness, did I just find a pylon? Why is there a pylon there if he's just building a gateway? That doesn't seem to make much sense to me. I'm just going to leave an SCV here to work on it so I can scout to see if I need to pull guys off at any point. So I'm killing his worker and he's not doing anything about it. So that's not generally a good thing. So anyway, 2 gateways going down. He's going to be corner boosting out a zealot. Looking good. 17 food. Working on my second marine. Gonna have my marines come work on this pylon. Hopefully that will supply block him. Actually, he's 10 food over his supply and he has no gas down whatsoever. It's gonna be scouting that there's no gas down. I don't actually know if I saw that if there was gas or not here, but there will be now. So gonna take a little gander. See, there's only 1 zealot. See that I probably am gonna be pretty solid for a quick concussive Marine Marauder push, which appears to be what I'm doing. Would like, ooh, there's a factory going down. Would like to see this worker do something because he's totally not on break right now. And got 2 Marines going to be taking out that pylon. It takes Marines a really long time to kill things when they're by themselves. So you know, actually, Darren is going to be throwing down a lot of gateways, or just 2 gateways, but he's got a lot of zealots out, and by a lot I mean 2. But still, I'm actually building a bunker and not going to be doing a quick push. Rather, I'm going to be playing relatively defensive. And as it were, I actually think that a push here would have been really good. Although I don't think I actually have concussive. I do have concussive starting. So that's a little interesting. I'm not really all that proud of myself for the fact that I was really bunker happy when I did these games. I think at the time I was of the mentality that Darren didn't know how to do anything except for 4-gate, and look at that right there. That's a 4-gate on the way. And so I figured I could just win the game if I defended and then like fully saturated my base, because if I like fully saturated my base, I didn't even have to expand. I would just build 30 workers, and then that would mean I would have a glowing economy compared to his, which currently is sitting at the magic number of 16 plus 6. That's 22, everyone. That, you know, it's much better than me at math. So I don't really like this push out. I don't really know what he's doing here. I think he should have pushed out with those 2 zealots really early. You could have harassed and prevented me from throwing these bunkers down. Even made me throw down a barracks or 2, a fear barracks, as I like to call them. And gonna need to set a rally point on that Marine who is just chilling there right now. He's a little homesick. He doesn't want to leave the nest. Gonna be pumping out some Marauders, always good. Don't really think that bunker is necessary. Looks as though more pylons just flying around. Darren really doesn't like to build units one at a time. He just builds them 4 at a time or not at all. It's pretty awesome. Gonna show the APM, good old 65 to 55. I'm in the lead by 10. I got this. This is nothing. So anyway, lots of Hellions, always good to throw in the mix on these 4 warp gate pushes, because if you get Marauders in fair enough numbers, then they can't really do anything to you, especially when you have Hellions that can run in and insta-kill sentries and then run away, and sentries do damage, you know, over time. They don't have an actual, like, projectile attack, and they also suck. So, really effective, and it's going to be another one of those situations here. This is pretty much the most one-sided fight I've seen coming up in a little while. Oops. I really need to drop this, and push out, because not only have I out-macroed him in this game, you can see the army tab shows me about 10 food, actually 12 food ahead. I have 3 bunkers. That's, you know, an expansion worth of money, and I'm apparently really enjoying this build where I just defend my base and then harass him with drops and prevent him from ever really being able to do anything. He's very forward. Ooh, I do like this Nexus expansion here. Darren noticing the one thing from the last game he didn't really have was any kind of, you know, late game play. Don't really like the number of pylons he throws down. I mean, yes, it's nice, but when you commit that much of your like food requirement into just unsafe locations, you risk getting supply blocked a fair amount. And especially when you're using warp gates as your only army and you're relying on the production cycle, which, wow, I didn't actually realize that. No, there's no way. There's no way. I'm pretty sure that all units on the no, I guess that's the case. 32 seconds. I'm looking at the cooldown on the warp in on the sentries and stalkers. It's 32, and the cooldown on the zealots is 27, or it's 28 actually. And so apparently there is a difference. I didn't realize that. So I'm going to be moving out with one. Ooh, actually that's blue. I don't think that's blue flame, but I am going to be working on it, because you know the greatest thing to do is attack before you finish an upgrade. That's always something you should do, and you should also always understand sarcasm if you're going to play a game that I'm commentating on. Going to be supply blocking myself. Going to be pumping out a Viking. That's awesome. I am so proud of myself for making that Viking when I haven't scouted, I haven't scanned to see. I mean, I've seen a robo, I guess. I don't know. We're about to see some